Well, viewers, you're welcome to yet another fantastic episode of Property Matta. Our people they talk say no crab, we no get house for head. If he get house for head, then wetin dey happen to human being? Why we no go acquire property? Why we no go get land? Why we no go buy house? Why we no go get access? Now the focus and the main thing wey we dey talk about for this show wey we call Property Matta be that. My name na Chief Olododo. Once again, I say good morning with Slimity and our guest presenter, Mr. Debo. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much, Chief.
How you doing, sir?
Very well. It's my pleasure to always be here.
We are happy to receive you.
It is sweet my belly.
Yeah, you dey keep the sofa at me now. We enjoy you last
week.
week.
To be with you once again.
Good morning, Mr. Debo.
Yeah.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks. You know, what Chief said is quite funny. That proverb.
Yeah, no crab, we
no crab, we no get house for head.
Wow.
Anile lori, kò say tí ò nílé lórí me. That's good. That's good. And I like this your combination today. Face cap with.
Because we are talking about the best movie in town. That's Knockout.
She?
So
everybody tell me you're not aware of it.
How can I not?
You dey enter cinema on Friday.
How can I not?
Friday.
Abi this Friday, Abi.
You go watch film, you go dey clap at the end of the film.
There should be public holiday, so you don't have excuse. And if you don't go on Friday, you go on Saturday. It's every day.
That film is loaded. Just looking at the parade of
gallant of style.
Wetin happen?
Na Madrid
versus
Barca. That Madrid Barca.
Na dey vex. Well, that's good. You're welcome to the edition today once again. It's sweet our belly say you dey there, they listen to us every time when we dey here, they talk. We believe say you don't dey pick one or two things for inside this property matter where you dey take better your life as to how to do things in terms of property issues or investments that you are aiming to have or you already have, and then you are adjusting according to how it will be better. I started a story last week. Today, we're actually discussing a different topic, and that is what you must know about different land status. What you must know about different land status, okay? But before we go there, you know, say I promised you something last week. Say I go finish the story where I dey talk, you know? Yeah, so before we go into today matter, the story where they talk last week.
I remember that.
I say the story be the story of a typical Nigerian landlord. That's so the story be. Now, I talk and reach the level where we say the man they stay for either than Surulere, for example. And he say he no one leave any other place. Now that Surulere he won't leave. And as he look for how much they sell property, he say him money no reach at that time. He sit and that say no until him money reach Surulere. Since he don't dey used to Surulere, he no go leave Surulere. And so the man continue in work life. Until in retirement, he remain like about 3 years. Now he wake up, realize, he still never get house. And in money still never reach Surulere. Where he don't dey all this why they move from 3-bedroom to duplex, from duplex to semi-stadium, to full stadium, you know. In money still never reach to buy the house. And he don't dey see retirement, smell retirement like this. If he retire, nothing where they harm people or where they injure people, where no get work, where don't retire. Like say, they see they contend with house rent, school fees.
Yeah, you see they struggle to feed themselves.
See they contend with house rent, they still they contend with school fees. For some of them, now God cover them body where we say they don't get children, where they struggle to support them. Now then they pay those rents, they pay their siblings school fees. A lot of them, now that thing they make them that you go see person retire today. In another 3, the average life of a retiree in this country is almost like about between 3 to 5 years. They will leave job in 3 to 5 years. Either he don't come down with very terrible sickness, or he don't pay me. You know, he don't pay. So, and it's supposed not be so if we don't take care of ourselves. So, this particular Nigerian landlord, see what thing can happen to them. As he down the near now, they train them about life after retirement. He don't they go for pension, training for office. He can say, he need to get house. However it be. At that time he wake up, he can say, okay, the cooperative, he talk to cooperative say, we they do one project for all those places where they call.
Maybe
we dey do one project for Ifo.
For Ifo.
Or for Ilaro side. Say not too far from Lagos. Ilaro not too far from Lagos. Once you don't take one bus, you don't reach Songo. From Songo you can take Oshodi. You don't enter Lagos.
That's where they be.
That's what they go. They talk to around that time. So the thing when you suppose don't do when he's still young, we be say he go don't move up from there. Now that time he go come. Imagine somebody at that age. We can they do project, they build house by himself, they supervise for Ifo. That thing go
chance they to do pass Ifo self. That I will make even do 2, 3 for Ifo. That time where they rent stadium.
So he go come. Now so he go spend in retirement towards retirement life or build property.
And Mr. Debo money.
All the money, exactly. No, they come fear. Or anything where he get, now they put there. They don't go they eat for house. They don't go they eat for house regularly. 3 square meter go turn to 2 if they see one self. School fees go they delay. Things go they anyhow. The thing where he supposed don't do when he dey young, he go come they do at that time. He go finish. He go almost finish. He go retire. The time when they collect gratuity, he go collect. This time now will be pension that they collect. After 6 months, he go collect almost half of his pension. Pam, take finish the house, say make them moving.
At least at all. They go paint up for our body.
Because of the stress and the strain of that activity, he go down the tear for him body. Then the small money where he remain for him hand. No say this man no business before. Now work they do they collect salary. They go teach him how to do poultry, how to do pig
fish farming,
how to do fish farming. Now so he go do pond. After 1 year, money don't pay.
Fish no green.
Fish no green grow. They don't steal fish. Lesson of business where he suppose don't they learn.
Since.
Or where he suppose no concern himself because he don't get investment. Where go they bring and return as he dey retire. Now that hypertension go kill him. So he go just get hypertension, come down with sickness. When the children go meet him for hospital now on in dying bed because he just moved to the house. 2 years or 3 years after, he don't reach hospital. He don't dey die. We call him children, gather there, say, my children, I don't learn something for this world though. You see, if I say there is anything where I achieve for this world, now we sit down here. Because no other thing. The only other thing where I go say I achieve, now the house. The house now, I know if you stay for am. How many years now?
2 years.
Now man dey for bed so. Say, but if I know if he stay for this house, with the suffer where I suffer for this, if I know still stay for am alive, I go stay for am dead though.
So when he died,
when my die, so bury me for my compound though. Bury me now my compound. May you bury me for. You go make your children take oath.
Yes now.
Say now compound.
If he leave course, say any shit that way don't bury me for my
compound. Say now my compound where you bury me for.
It happen where.
So you see a lot of private cemeteries in Nigeria. A lot because if they cannot live in it alive, they would rather live in it dead.
Bring them down.
I mean, they would rather live in it, but they must live in it, yeah. Why do you want to live in a house dead? Of what profit? Of what profit? And that is why we are saying what we are saying. That, hey, they say you should, Oloyinbo will say, make hay while the sun shine. That's what Yoruba will say. Abi?
Yes.
Now the time of body, we dey swear for body. I don't get these things small though.
Of what profit does it to live inside the house dead?
Of what profit? So there is no profit. And that's why we tell people, wake up in time. Your first 1,000 will be your last. You need not stay there. And today, that leads us to what we go to talk today. So please, let that typical Nigerian landlord story always play in your mind to guide you to take decision where you suppose take in time. May you for the start property matter early in life. It better like that. Property issue, now serious issue. No, they solve them with temporary measure. Rent. You go reach time where we say that rent will become problem. If you never survive, everybody must start from rent somewhere. But don't stay there forever. That's what we dey talk.
Don't be too comfortable.
Abi, that leads us to today's topic. What you must know about different land status. Now, there is one quote where I talk about one of the episodes. If you don't miss any of our episodes, I go encourage you to go to YouTube, look for WAP TV, look for Property Matta, watch all the episodes. This is the 4th or so episode now.
Of course.
Abi? Yeah. So I go encourage you, make you go. There is one U.S. president, will be U.S. president before, Franklin D. Roosevelt. He said something. and I will repeat it again and underline the one that addresses or that talks about what we want to talk about today. He said, real estate cannot be lost or stolen. Nor can it be carried away.
At all.
Purchased with common sense, paid for in full, and managed with reasonable care. It is about the safest investment in the world. Where our talk reach today, now it be purchased with common sense. Purchased with common sense. That's what we are talking about today. Because they say common sense where you see.
You know common no.
You know common no. You know common. It dey shock me how people they see gully like this. And you go they tell them they go still enter. Gutter. Then go still enter am. Say why? This land where you see about, if you remember from some of our episodes, we don't talk, say, two things they important when they do property matter.
One.
See as Chivolodo don't put hand for, like, what thing they call her like? As Chivolodo put hand for
seriously.
You know? So, we don't talk am before, say, two things they important for property matter. One, documentation. Remember, let me see. One, documentation. Chivolodo, what do you think we call the other one?
I don't remember.
Possession. We say documentation and possession. The part of documentation now be the one way we want to talk about today. The things that has to do with documentation. Okay. You know. So first thing, the thing where anything where you want buy, especially if now just land you want buy. The first thing you need to find out is what is the status of that land. How that land be?
Who get down?
How that land be? How it be for law? You must know, say, every land where you see for this Obodo Nigeria,
You know, be free.
If it must be legal, it dey government hand one way or the other.
But you know, Mr. Debo, funny enough, me, I always reason say most times if I dey pass all this Ibadan and all of that, I dey feel say who get the land. Because I was thinking of just coming to say who owns it is in front of the road, does it have a particular owner?
Kí wọ́n kàn múlẹ̀ lọ́nà. Ó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ìwó. Na Ìwó be that.
He's on the way to Ìwó now.
Even Ìwó. You try and now you go see.
Ilere. Why shall I buy? Free land.
See, free land everywhere.
You are very
and I know in 2 years time, Mr. Debo, you know, now you talk am say, but know the reason say one place far, one place shekini for God. That's why I reason say,
then you go and next one for that.
So the reason I say, I just go that way, I cut out my portion. Maybe when I do mine, others now go follow you.
And they will be the buyer of the place.
Yes, now.
There's even religious song to that. They say she be ba re lo. Your father then kí máa
Ti Olúwa nílẹ̀.
Na he get land.
Láti Olúwa nílẹ̀. Ayé àwọn tó mọ̀ àtàwọn tó mọ̀
wá gbà. So now sir,
it don't be like that. So any land and every land where you see, na two leg e get. E get customary family story around it wey lead to ownership by custom of some family members, person wey don dey stay for the land from their ancestral days, you know, from the days of their forefathers and 5 mothers, or maybe forefathers, 4 mothers.
4 mothers.
Okay, and e get the part wey be government. Okay. Every land get that 2 matter for head wey dem dey carry. Okay. So if you must know any land wey you come on, you must ask yourself, wetin be the family story wey dey this land? Wetin be the government story wey dey this land? Now you for know the status. Because for 1978, for example, for Nigeria,
Unification Code,
Land Use Act. Now President Olu, head of state that time, now another law wey take land away from everybody and put land wey dey Nigeria in the hand of government. State government for state land that are in urban areas of the state. The rural part of the state, local government chairman, then the ones where federal government need for federal ministers and you understand federal government. Now so they put all land. Why they do that thing? Be say before now just traditional land owning, okay, and government they get problem to see land do things wey go better everybody.
Like agriculture.
They won't do road. They won't do bridge. You know, say now you see this Ajao estate now. This road where you see, you know, say it divide Ajao.
Which one? This one.
This express road.
Okay.
You know, say Ajao na the other. All this man for Oluko and Ajao na the same place. Now that road cut. You know, say you get one place where they call Papa Ajao.
Yeah.
And this one they call Ajao Estate.
Yeah.
You know, say na the same Ajao. Now the same Ajao. Now those road.
Now
in cut.
House rent every different.
House rent don't
As Ajao don't touch now. As Ajao don't now the effect of the road where government put or if infrastructure where government able to put now in demarcate or differentiate one part from another. We be say one they command higher rent and return, and another one still dey struggle.
One na Ọlọ́run so good.
Ọlọ́run so good. You know. So now those infrastructure government to get those things to use be problem. Family no go wan give government land. Say waiting and all of and this thing wey dem wan do now for the good of everybody. Now in dem come in that law say look every land e dey government hand and government can use any land for the purpose of benefiting the general public without having recourse to any family. They can acquire it. Yes. So he gave government power to acquire land to use for the benefit, for overall public interest. For the benefit of everybody. But they go pay compensation to the people who get the land. Although everybody, a lot of people have been advocating for a review at least of that law. Number one, they said we should take it away from our constitution so that it can be easily reviewed. Then a review of it. And I totally support those things because one, there has been abuse of that law by the same government people. There has been the spirit of the law, I believe, is okay. But the application
at times
of it's been abused by a lot of governments.
If they want make you know, say
in my own opinion, it's been abused. But if they can adjust it and then like the compensation, in fact, the compensation is very meager if you compare it. Since something where they don't do, calculate how you go they pay people since 1978. You can imagine if now that same amount, then they pay people now.
That's law in retrograde.
You know, so that kind of thing, you get your own problem. But now so government take common land now with that law. So land, any land where you see, it can either fall into these 4 categories where we want to discuss today, according to family story and government matter. One, if it be free.
It can be free.
Free. When we say it free, it means say government no get anything where they say they won't do for the land. They never acquire the land, say they won't use them for any purpose. So it's free. That kind of land, now the full family get the story. You understand? Any story where you hear from the family.
Mr. Debo, how you won't take loan and say government no get anything to do with the land? If I won't buy land now and I come meet you, and you carry me go the land, for my mind now I believe okay, that land no get problem. Mr. Debo don't give me assurance. Government can't come.
This WAP TV, people where they watch them, I hope say they know the benefit of the things they are getting there. Because these are things that they pay for. Pay for to know. I'm telling you.
I just as chief get note and biro.
You see as chief they take as he say they class. It be like after this program, I go seize this exercise.
I'm going to compile and I'll begin to sell lesson.
To answer Slimity's question, there is something you do. They call it charting. When you want to buy any land, you chart. It better make you carry land surveyor for body, join body, go the site physically. Not be say they give you survey. You get story. Carry land surveyor for body, carry and join body, go the land physically. It go take wetin that they call coordinates for the land. It go take some measurement. In get as he go find out with those coordinates from Surveyor General's office for that state. Make it for know the status of that land. He get one thing where they fit give him if he do survey. Then call him land information certificate. That thing go tell him LIC, go tell him say the land they free or the land they encumbered. When they say they encumbered, meaning say government don't show interest for this land.
So
but if they say it they free from any known encumbrance, from any known government encumbrance, that means say government never put matter.
If it is so, if you get LIC, land information
certificates,
say maybe government can't show interest for the land.
Later. But you know, say
that's true, Musa. But it's very possible for them.
The show is so interesting. We've not even opened the phone line. Good morning, Musa.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Oga Musa, morning.
I beg na program na.
Thank you.
Serious one. Thank you very much.
Now, well done.
Thank you.
I want to ask the man there.
Okay.
If you know the for town and you for village, government you get interest for the village. I want to ask because I want to buy land for my village.
Okay, if government get land interest for village.
I react.
Okay. Thank you very.
And we know the family where you get the land.
You know the family where get the land and everything.
You go buy from the family, but the government did there for village.
Okay. Thank you. Slimity don't answer you that question. Oga Musa, government dey everywhere. But their activity for village they reduce. Remember wetin I talk? I say for state, for example, now 2 people get control for land. Except for Lagos usually, because Lagos, the whole of Lagos has been declared urban by Governor Jakonde na even do that one since that time. So no rural land for Lagos, no place where you feel say local government they control for Lagos. But for some states, urban place they will be say na government, na the governor they control that one. Then local governments for their own Igberiko, then get their own control.
Okay.
You understand? And this sub-your general, they also have representation in local government. So you can do the same chatting we are talking about, do the same land information to find out, say, government no get interested. Because government if you want do national stadium or something for your village, government if you want site one refinery for your village,
another place they won't call you.
Government if they fit do anything, different things they wey government they do for the benefit of the generality of the people. And if it be village, there are villages that are housing a number of government projects. So just find out. It not cost anything much really to find out. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Architect Debo.
And don't be pennywise. You don't start again. You don't dish am out again.
You know it too much, so I can't call you just Debo like you're architect.
You have to add something.
Architect Debo, I go look land now. After inspecting the land, so I understand I can't do shouting. Maybe my engineer can't tell me say that land do.
Your surveyor.
My surveyor. He can't tell me say that land do. Government no acquire. Among government get interest there. That interest wey you tell us now that I say maybe they get interest there.
If government get it, mean say government don't acquire. Except if it say in the hear say government won't get interest.
Okay.
Say they won't do something.
Because the question where I want to ask, we say if they check the board now, that board where you say then
no be water where you they talk like boss say you they check mirror for your room.
Board.
Where you they do move taba femology.
You know taba femology, you know it.
Am I not a Yoruba man? What did they know? I used to actually be in the arts, so.
So if person go check land now, so if my software go check for me, now only 2 things if he bring back. Either the land,
No, not be only 2 things. Now the thing where now all these 4 things where we talk about. Now if he bring. So one be say free. Free be say free be say wetin you get matter with now to make sure say you dey buy from the right family.
Okay, we have Chidima from.
Say na the right family you dey deal with. Government no get.
And
Chidima.
No, it's Chidima and not Chidima.
Na Chidima. So na Chidima.
It's a typographical error.
Sorry, Abel, no vex.
Chidima, how are you? You're welcome. Slimity was so happy, you know.
I was thinking because I want ladies to be involved.
Yes. I enjoyed this on our program.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Chidima. Make the deck enlighten us.
Abi.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do well. They think too much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
3 bosa for this.
Bosa. Thank you, Chidima.
The thing will make I want to matter for this one. I talk to say.
Okay.
As I job to Ranso, I was not want to come saying they interested in one land, they want the airport, develop airport. And I know they will get cattle ranch for Bodo.
Yes, sure.
So they want to develop the place. Some people won't get land for the place, say, lie, there's no agree. And this government, don't think the government get land. We was okay, let them go look what in there, come back and tell us. Let me see what will happen. The next thing, some youth even rampage go spoil chiefs their houses. Say that chief don't sell land, collect money. When 10 naira government never even can do anything. So the thing problem just there here, we don't know where to carry our water. Now when I bring this topic story, the thing goes sweet today and say, Kai, let I took my for this talk.
I may just tell them, make them watch.
Tell them, make them watch. Even this episode, you can refer them to for YouTube. Make them go watch
and learn.
Because enlightenment is very important. A lot of people just for nothing kill themselves.
Thank you, Chidima.
Thank you so much. So if you free like that, so you go find out saying that the right family. That's the only issue you have. Okay. Find out saying that the right family you deal with them. Then you go carry your matter waka, because from that one where you don't buy from them now is free. You go government, go register waiting you buy.
Right. Okay.
So government go give you waiting that they call whether na CFO, like that. We go talk about various titles in another program, but we just talk about the status of the land now. Okay. So another, if we find out say the property don't they acquired
by
government now.
Okay.
Government, like that man talk now for Ogudu. They won't do airport because of Ogudu cattle right. They won't do airport for Ogudu. Airport now generality of
everybody.
So now the government go just claim the land where they are appropriate for that thing, pay them compensation and do the thing.
But I hope say if then they move them from that place, they go move them to a place where go suit them.
The laws enables government to be able to pay them compensation, do whatever is reasonable to settle them if necessary. You understand?
Yes. Samuel, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Well done, everybody.
Thank you very much, Sam.
For calling.
Before I comment on your program, I'm looking for Vero. Where is Vero?
Vero goes sabbatical leave.
She did on training.
Very good. What of,
you are looking for your Vero?
Omanla goes sabbatical leave.
They are both on sabbatical leave.
What of Sambo?
He did sabbatical leave.
Okay, Samuel.
So you were talking
your
about
whole crew, they sabbatical leave. So acquired government fee acquire them. Say we want do something. We want do barracks, army barracks for Ojo. I go acquire land, army. No be nation that they protect. Now the generality of all. Then go acquire one family land. Take do barracks. So, but for acquisition, you get two types.
Okay.
You get the one where they call committed. And the one where they call general. Okay. The one where they call committed be say as government they acquire them, then they name the thing where they want use and do.
Straight up.
We want use and do airport for Ogudu. We want use and do army barracks for Ojo. We want use and do national stadium for Surulere. We want use and do whatever bridge or something. Then go mention the thing.
Exact.
Wey dem wan use and do. So if they committed for that thing, wan use and do general hospital or whatever, they go mention am. It get specific purpose, use. That type of acquisition, I tell people, no even near am.
No fit fight am.
Whether government fit change their mind. If they change their mind, maybe later, and e get process. No, you no go give one Omonile money, because the problem be say, Omonile wey they don pay in papa compensation. Sometimes they go still go sell to somebody we no know. Somewhere.
Okay.
They don't know, really.
Okay, sorry, you went up the other time.
Okay, I have a land in Gwagwalada, Abuja.
Okay.
Ara who was there, and we submit, that is the year 2001.
Okay.
When they formed Aegis, we submitted all our paper to Aegis.
Okay.
Now, Aegis, we say we do all documentation, we paid CFO, everything, as we are talking now. No CFO. The land is still there. I went to Aegis to check, to confirm the situation of the land. The computer says the land exists, it's still there. But where is my CFO? They say no CFO.
Right.
That somebody has bought the whole land.
That somebody has bought it.
I don't understand compensation.
Somebody has bought it. Well, I wouldn't know, you know, I don't know the specifics of this situation. Is what you are telling us we know. But somebody cannot buy your land. It shouldn't be. Government should not be able to sell your land like that. If they want use them for purpose, then go acquire them. Pay people compensation. So wetin I go talk, wetin I go advise, sometimes talk to a professional, an estate surveyor, valuer, or a lawyer on this matter, brief them. Then go help you inquire. If you never get CFO due to the bureaucratic challenge of administration, administrative bureaucracy, I understand that one. But to say somebody don't buy the land, wey be say if they want acquire the land, then go acquire the land and then go compensate. Okay, for the things that you have on the land. That is how they do compensation. You need to find out. So I will encourage you, get a professional, brief him about the case, let him look at it, and then they will be able to guide you.
Okay. Or better still, you can always call Mr. Debo.
Yes,
outside the show, you know.
Yeah, you can chat with me. My WhatsApp number is available.
The number goes show for screen now.
It's better. I'm better on chats.
Okay, it's better on chats. Okay, so guys, chat with him later. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel.
Thank you, Mr. Samuel. So committed. That one, they tell people no even no try, no try. But you got the kind of acquisition where then they say general. That one, they never mention wetin they wan use and do.
Okay.
I go take the case of the whole of Lekki.
Okay.
When Jakonde acquired the whole of Lekki, it was majorly and largely general acquisition.
Okay.
You understand? There were only a few places there that they said precisely that this is what they want to use it for. That's why when Governor Tinubu came during his era, he was able to start granting people what they call village accession. That's another status of land. That one, he was able to start granting people that one, you know. So, general, sometimes, I mean, you feel they're lucky, but it's a serious gamble. Once there is acquisition, I tell people, don't bother, except you go through the normal route, okay? Then another status where land fee gets, we say they go say it dey ratifiable. You go dey hear that one, especially for Lagos. You go dey hear that one very well. Now that one be say the land don dey acquired by government, but people out of strong head,
they say no.
Whether they don build full the place, and whether na general acquisition. So the thing wey government now want to use the land do, they no fit use and do am again. They come look and say for social whatever purposes, let's not demolish
these people.
Let's not demolish all these buildings. We get somebody. Sheun from Warri.
Good morning, Sheun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you dey?
Fine, no. Other side now.
This side dey
okay. Outside dey okay.
All they sound like say go dey catch you.
Good morning.
Morning, Sheun.
Rap TV una twale.
Twale for you too.
I say Poco for una.
Poco for you too.
I want shook mouth for una matter because.
Chook mouth.
I want shook mouth for una matter.
Oh yeah, chook mouth, Sheun.
You get issue when they go on for worry.
Okay.
When are they here?
We dey hear you.
You get one area for worry. You get a poor preset. I want to know in a question once. They're saying you get some more army Air Force base when they're there.
Okay.
So they claim the whole area that they call the Police Refinery Road.
Okay.
So what I want to know is that is it the government that claimed the whole area to build the large base for them, or is their own senior personnel that claimed the whole area?
Okay.
I don't know if you get my point.
Thank you very much. We got it. I got your question. It definitely can't be senior personnel, nothing. No. Okay. The government would have acquired the place for the purpose, because to site a base is for general public interest, for example. Most of these universities you see, you know, it's government land that they gave them.
Of course.
I was still reading in the papers last week, for example, OAU.
Yeah.
Some families go there and encroach OAU land. You know, then they sell them to unsuspecting public. You know, but now OAU land. University where I go, University of Ilorin, you get land brekete. You understand? Now government don't give them for that purpose. Where we say for learning, education, for university purpose. Make them build. Okay? So, if, as we dey talk, I hope you get it clear, Shehu, it's government that would have acquired it. The size and all of that is another matter. And what you can do after is still another matter. That's why I said, always talk to professionals. They can guide you as to the current status of things. Okay? Now, if the government comes and say, people don't build plenty for this, okay, make we allow them. Make we now allow them to do paper.
Okay.
Because before they don't get any paper. They no fit do any paper. If they carry their paper go government, some they go say it's acquired land that you are on. It's government land that you are on. They no go. But if they come say, okay, make we allow them. So I think Governor Tinubu did it, but I think it was Raji Fashola, if I'm not mistaken, that actually started in Lagos. So you will see, for example, for Okota, some areas there, where we say, if you look and where, if you go Chatham, they go tell you say now LSDPC land.
Yeah, we still get up to
one side for that side, like
LSDPC
land. We supposed be say LSDPC won't use and do estate. But family and all of that don't sell and do and bastardize and so they LSDPC come think say the thing will remain there not too much.
Make sense.
May we cuckoo be they ratify this thing for people. They took that decision not long ago. So a lot of people there. Notice was sent out to the public that come and do your papers. In that instance, you will do papers. That's what they call buying 2 times. When you hear people say, now 2 times I buy them from Omolile. Government can't say make I buy them again. Now that thing they happen. Now that ratification they happen.
Because
Omolile don't sell them.
Land.
If we talk saying that the same ratification be that MKO Abiola's garden.
Which one?
The one
Marwa
where
garden.
That Marwa garden, yes.
How?
Sorry, we have Gabriel.
Okay.
Sorry, we have Gabriel.
Okay.
Gabriel, how are you doing?
Hello.
Good morning,
Morning,
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Hello.
Good morning, Gabriel. You have to turn on the volume on your TV set.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Either you
Or
off or you
reduce
switch
it.
them off, the two. Or reduce rather. Can
Help
you
us
reduce
reduce
or
the
you
volume,
turn off?
oh.
Or you just step away from where your TV dey? Okay, so which of them will they wait you? Hello, sir.
Gabriel.
No, we
dey
will feel
with
enjoy
you.
ourselves if your volume is still there high. So you have to reduce it or you move
Maybe
away
just
from where the
call us
TV
back.
dey or call us
Just
back.
call us back. Oh, but wait till I mean, Mr. Adébọ̀bí say, okay, those houses will be say, say you get some message, say government go build, then they will come tell people, say, okay, come and buy, come and purchase. And now the same ratification now they talk about.
Not really. That one are government projects. They just get the land to do government project. They can't sell to people. That one are government projects. And so when you get that kind of thing, the government go give you title straight, CFO and all of that. Not be ratification. But this one are just land. Ratification has to do with just land. No be say they go don't build.
On top.
You know, no be say government go don't build. That one are government project. If for say LSDPC don't use that land for quota, for example, build houses, can't sell to people. They go just give people title. No be ratification. But because people were encroach, bought land
Wait, no really be
Built, no be down,
yeah. Sold land to them, you know, unsuspecting. They bought and then they can't do document, but later government now allowed them to be able to do document. That's ratification. So you get those kind of things. That one, so they go say the land is ratifiable. You go if you do search, go find out say it is ratifiable. We have John from Delta.
How you there, John?
I'm fine.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, my people. How today?
We there.
I won't give una kpoko this morning.
Kpoko for you. You get kpoko.
Just the
accolade today. Kpoko, choco, poka, everything.
This kpoko. You sound like God.
No, Allah, we hail una too. Thank you very much.
God salute.
I tell you. Don't be worried, people.
Oga Adébọ̀dé.
Oh yeah, chook mouth.
Yes, so my brother, how today now?
Today they there for Lagos here.
Me, I dey for worry Delta State here. I begin look now here. They enjoy the program. And the program is very interesting. How now say am?
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
The thing be say, what I want like to verify, make I know about.
Yeah.
Because as it happen, the area I want ask about here na area.
Okay.
Now the area when it they get kind of dispute for the past years before between government and the people when they get them.
Okay.
That kind of area.
what the person go fit do about time when person buy land for there they stay?
Wow.
The government go fit issue any official paper for there or not?
As you talk and say you get disputes, until they settle the dispute, before you go fit get paper. If people carry government go court, if they win, that judgment itself na paper. But if government win them,
carry government go court, then win the case.
If they win the case and government no appeal am, or they reach Supreme Court win, that judgment itself na title. Na then get the land back with that. They reach Supreme Court win.
What would they say for that? I'll say now power. If you get power, you succeed. If you don't get power, you don't succeed.
Say the challenge be say this thing where we dey talk, now in they make way be say a lot of people get property for Nigeria. They see they poor, and it's not supposed to be so. Anywhere in the world, there is what we call debt equity, meaning say anywhere in the world when you don't invest money for property, you don't spend like 5 million for property. You won't come and do one business we be saying that 1 million naira. You suppose know they look for money.
Sure.
Suppose just carry the paper of that your property, go bank, borrow the 1 million. They take do your business because you don't get 5 million for property.
Benny.
Bank go dey glad to borrow you that kind of money. Now property that they take do collateral security. But because most of our properties, now this power play, we they take settle am. Or you go buy land where no get title, you know if you do title, you don't sink your 5 million there. You know if you use them for anything. Anything. You know if you benefit you beyond, you know get title now. You know if you benefit you beyond just to sit down there, to sleep there. That's all. Meanwhile, in any economy, where we say you get good economy, you get title, you get property.
Supposed to be an asset.
Yes, an asset. You supposed to use them. They take better your life in all these other small ways. Because as years they pass by, that property they grow in value. They call it capital appreciation. If they grow for value, something where you spend 5 million on to build in 2000. Yeah, now if it be worth 20 million, you know. So I'm not sure we can conclude this today. Actually, okay. We will stop our ratification and then we will talk on ratification and the last one at the next week. Yes, next week.
Very much.
So please, common sense.
They
use and buy property.
Common sense is not
common sense.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Enjoy. Thank you.
As always, Mr. Debo, thank you.
Thank you. It's my
Viewers,
pleasure.
thank you very much. We thank you now.